Welcome, my lovely Leos. 'Tis your season. Happy birthday. You are the strength card in the tarot. That's the limitless energy. It's taming a lion, for goodness sake, and it's taking control. All right, Leos, this is your energy and card reading for the week of July 29th through August 4th. This is also a love reading. Venus moved into Leo on July 28th. Leo rules the heart. Of course, you have a big heart, lion heart. And this is a love reading because of all that fire in the sky, all that Leo energy in the sky. All right, this is also a general reading for my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and House, but it still will not apply to all. Do hang around for the entirety of the reading for just general spirit messages for Leos. All right, me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on LifeCraftAction, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good. All right, so like I said, on the 22nd, we moved into Leo season. Your solar annual year begins. And we were leaving Cancer season, absolute opposite energy of yours. Welcome to fun, excitement, passion. Again, that limitless energy. And, of course, creativity and meaning. And the spotlight is free for the taking, Leos, which we know you love. I'm a Leo rising. I love the Leo readings. All right, on July 31st, we get to say goodbye to Mercury retrograde in Cancer. Very exciting. Mercury just goes direct. And then we have a warm welcome to Venus in Leo on the 28th, leaving again Cancer. Leo rules the heart, so Venus in Leo season is passion. And it's a warmth of heart. It's love that curls your toes and awakens your spirit. It is that need to give and receive attention, acknowledgement, validation, and adoration. All right. And also on the 31st, in the Western Hemisphere, we have that new moon in Leo. It is a supermoon. It is a black moon because it is the second new moon of the month. Thankfully, it's just a softening into all those cancerous lessons we learned. Cancerian lessons we learned during Cancer season, Mercury retrograde, and eclipse season. You know you best. Trust yourself. You are strong is the message. So set your intentions. It's going to come from your deepest heart's desires. And it's also going to come from a place of courage and strength and power, control. Leos, controlled. Ooh, public victory. I'm just going to do a past, present, future spread. Just a general tarot reading for everyone here. And see what messages we get for my Leos for this week. My Leos. That is a future. That is public accolades with the Six of Wands. It is the sun coming up. It is things improving. Of course, you're coming into your season with bright, bright energy. That's an extra card there, but let's take it. I have the Knight of Coins in reverse. Might be getting a rough message about money, the devil, and this is the Two of Swords. This is balancing yourself here, but it is a little too much of a balance. It's also a fear card and a resistance card of moving forward. In the present, I have the Queen of Coins in upright and the Star in the upright. All right, you've had the public victory with your Six of Wands here, riding your horse in your fine gold armor. But you are still not doing so well financially. This is like, I'm kind of making childish errors. I feel like with the Devil card in reverse, those childish errors, you're coming out of it. You're realizing I spent too much. That's what those childish errors were. You maybe partied a little too hard to kick off the summer and spent a little too much money, maybe bought something you shouldn't have, but you do like it. It was totally, totally worth it, but now you got to handle that financial mess you've made. And, this is that uncertainty and that afraid to move forward because, you made a bit of a mess of things and you got to do some slicing and dicing to get this handled, my Leos. But because you're kind of starting in with that Wands energy, that victorious energy, I think you're looking good. And I wouldn't worry because in the present, you have the Queen of Coins in the upright, which tells me you're going to manage this and you are going to heal and you are going to grow. With the Star card here, it's all about healing and growth, watering your emotions and your pence. You're going to be coming out of that sense of lack. You do still feel a little bit out in the cold, but you're just working on it right now. And this removing what no longer serves you, you're doing it. You're leaving behind the worries and nightmares. So even though you might still feel a sense of lack this week, being left out in the cold and not having access to Spirit or Pentacles, you do have it. You're working on it. You're rebuilding things. You know, this could also be like training for a marathon. For those Leos who are ambitious, you trained for the marathon, you ran it, and now when you get home, you are busted, and you still got to go back to work, and you still got to do this and that, but it was so worth it. It was just so worth it. Of course, Leos, it was an adventure with a prize, and you're coming out of that right now this week, so definitely working on your money. Oh, really, I bought these happy cards for some love reading, but everybody's just healing. I feel like we're all pulling on that moon, that new moon energy, that energy of, hey, I did a lot in Mercury retrograde, and now I'm just trying to, like, get back to life a little bit, you know? So part of the summer we want to stay indoors because it gets so hot. All right, we have the Queen of Wands. Leo, this is your energy, fire sign energy. Standing in your power next to the 7 of Cups, having options again. Like I said, lots of healing going on, lots of healing, even in the area of value. And like I said, if you did overwork yourself, or you did some kind of thing that dropped your energy, or you're healing from something, you're working on it and it's happening, and you're having your options again. This Justice card in reverse, it tells me that you are you're getting what you deserve, and you're not worried about it because you know that you deserved this period of lack and this period of having to catch up again, because you definitely stretched yourself a little bit too far. Again, yes, building your energy. This is 4 of Pence. This is powering up after your resources after a time of lack. You're not even stressed about it because you're going to quickly recover, and you are going to heal your heart. You're going to be ready to take over this message from a Knight of Cups. This 8 of Wands is an inevitability, something that's coming to the fore. You're going to have to come into contact with this Knight of Cups. You're going to set something in motion to with this message from the Knight of Cups. If you've been waiting for that message, it's coming in. It's coming in fast. Leos, it is coming in fast, that Knight of Cups. And with the 8 of Wands, it's just all about, this is it, man. It feels so inevitable. This is it. Most 8s are about healing and mastery. This one is about striking and hitting the mark. It feels like wounding, it feels like this is like the target, like you're gonna bullseye. This is gonna happen, kind of feeling. But it does put you in reverse. There's some kind of hesitation about this, but it's also some kind of brattiness on your part about this. You just don't want to. I just don't want to. I just can't. I just can't. I feel that energy with the Page of Wands. I just can't. I barely have any fire. I barely have any fire, and I just can't. It's kind of that response. The message strikes you as so shocking and surprising. I don't think you were expecting this. This might be an ex returning for the end of Mercury retrograde in Cancer. To just that's exactly how it feels. It's quite sudden. You don't see it coming, and boom, boom, and your response is very childish because there is no new financial beginning here. I mean, some of your financial wounds or your lack wounds had to do with freeing yourself from some situation with that King of Cups. It might be work, a job you left on poor terms or got fired from suddenly or couldn't get your unemployment from. It doesn't really feel like romance, Leos. It feels like It possibly is romance, but it's definitely tinged with loss, like lack. Like when you were with this person, your pentacles just could not grow. All right, spread from Spirit. I have the 5 of Swords, competition, the Fool in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Tower, Ace of Swords, and the Emperor in reverse. Okay, I guess I was right about that water sign with this Queen of Cups in reverse and the Tower. Something is going to crash down between you two, you and a water sign, and it's going to be a major change. It is going to be a falling apart. It is running away from the chaos of it. You're going to sustain wounds from this. It's going to be, basically in the story of the Fool, you run past the tower into like the wilderness and you take damage from all the debris that's falling on you from the tower. The past wounds hitting you, and making you bleed anew, but it's going to be an ending for a new beginning, and it is upright, so it's going to hit no matter what you do, because it's all about competition. Whatever this relationship was, it was 100% competition. It was a little passionless. It was a situation where you felt like you just, it was a lack of life, a lack of opportunity. It was a little fuddy-duddy, but you were always fighting. You were always, I feel like this is you. You were always like the one that somebody was taking your swords from, and they didn't let you speak. There's a lack of voice here in this Leo reading, a lack of forward speaking. And so when this Tower hits, this is an Aries card in reverse, but it's also fire sign energies, the Wand energies in reverse, the Emperor feeling, in charge and able to make decisions. And the Ace of Swords is this like new beginning of inspiration and spirit. This person just drags it out of you. This coming with the Tower just tells me that like this person's energy, this Cups energy, this water sign energy is not for you. It is not for you. And that's why the Tower falls, is because let's see, there's something. 7 of Wands, you've been very defensive in this relationship, and again, you need your pentacles to flow, valueless. Alright, you don't want to have, this is what you want, and you don't want to have to defend yourself anymore, and you just want life to flow. Give and receive, give and receive. You just want what's yours. This person drained you. They took things from you. With the Swords, this 5 of Swords, they took things from you. Even if you won, they always left with the Swords. They always took things from you, and you know what? They took away your voice and your confidence. I feel like my Leos need to like lay in the sun and take it. This is in reverse, so it is the King of Wands, and it is you in reverse. But you're in reverse because you need a break, my lovely Leos. You've been through it. You don't feel the will to make decisions or be in charge, but you gotta be. Oh, the Hierophant. You are coming into yourself, your own spirit again. You're still healing from this relationship or this past. You're still finishing up the details of this relationship in terms of, like if it's a divorce, you're finalizing paperwork, picking up your last box of shit from this person, separating the phone bill, whatever it is, getting custody of the cat. It's all like, yeah, you're just working at it. Definitely keep working, my Leos, because look at that sun coming in. It's where your light is going to be shining the most. 6 is a lot of, this is the This is the 8, but it is still the 8 of Pentacles. It's still about working. It's still about shining, the light shining on your work and finding your own value, your own personal value. Because this is also, you need some earth in here is what it's saying. Come on, Leos, pull in that earth, pull in that Hierophant energy and find yourself and come to your true values and belief. I feel like this person took you away from your beliefs. Like you were always working against what you believed to be true or what your spirit and energy was telling with you, which is why they were such a stop and why your voice was stopped. So now that you can flow again, you're going to. But you're still healing from this. You're still not ready for new love because you're still closing this cycle. All right, my Leos. Ooh, thank you for sharing your energy with me and everyone else this season. Again, happy birthday, my Leos. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, and donate if the spirit moves you. My link is below. That is paypal.me/BridgetCloverQueen. And to have a very lovely week growing your pence, my Leos.